Hi, I'm Jason Pierce. I'm a personal trainer, and that's my dog. Hi, I'm Jason Pierce, and that's Finn. I'm a personal trainer, and I've been working out most of my adult life. I'm 54 years old right now, and today I just want to talk to you about why it's important to work out when you're middle-aged. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why we should all work out. And most of these have to do with the body, but at least one of them has to do with the brain, which might surprise some of you. Now, smarter people than me have come up with most of these ideas. I've read a lot of books, listened to a lot of podcasts, and studied a lot of different people who really talk about longevity and how it works. I'll link some of those things in the description. But I'm trying to just distill it for, I guess, the layperson. This stuff is so important that I don't want people to miss out on it. So the first reason to work out is evolution, really. We evolved as a species not to sit at desks. We evolved to move. So we were never the fastest or the strongest species out there. So we had to adapt with our brains, which are bigger than every other animal. Unfortunately, in the past 150 years, with the Industrial Revolution and all the modernization that's been going on, we have made it so good that we don't have to move in our daily lives anymore. Most of us just sit at desks, and then when we come home, we sit at a table and we eat dinner, and then we get up and then we sit in the den and we watch TV. This is not what our bodies are designed for. Our bodies are designed to move. And when you sit, things that, different systems that are supposed to be activated by exercise just don't get activated. And that's why people, have aches and pains and stuff, but they're not doing anything. It's because the body is atrophying. The muscles are atrophying, systems are atrophying. So exercise gives all that a kickstart and helps it to work again and counter all the sitting that we do. The second thing is that we lose muscle as we age. From the age of 30 onward, we are losing muscle. It's just part of the aging process. So it stands to reason that the more muscle we have as we age, the more we can afford to lose. So it's a good idea to just start putting on muscle. Think of it as like an IRA for your body. You put money in the IRA for retirement. We should start putting muscle on our bodies for our retirement as well, so that when we're in our 70s or 80s, we actually have muscles left to do things. I'm not talking about looking like Mr. Olympia. I mean, you can do that if you want, but we just need to build more muscle than we have, is really what it comes down to, because most of us don't have enough muscle. And that leads into the third thing, which is quality of life. There are things that just happen with age, and exercise can help stave those off, believe it or not. Also, the fitter we are, the less chance we're going to need medicine as we get older, the less chance we're going to need to go to the doctor when we're older. If we keep ourselves healthy all the time, then you're saving, even if that costs money, the gym memberships, the weight, whatever you get, it's still cheaper than going to the doctor for 10 years straight because of something that you've got because you didn't exercise. So quality of life as we get older can be better if we are fit. You can go on vacation, you can carry your own luggage. You can pick up your grandkids or your great-grandkids because you're strong, because you've been working out. These are kind of common sense, but at the same time, I don't know that the message of this is getting around as much as it should. And the fourth is it just makes you feel better. Everything feels better in your body when you work out. If you're aching and everything hurts, well, I always find that if like my knees hurt or something, I do some deadlifts and it just sort of realigns my body and I feel great after that. There's very good evidence that depression can be cured by working out. Not for everybody, but it's a substantial number of people that it can help. And just in general, you feel better after you work out. Yes, sure, you're going to be achy, your muscles are going to be sore, but I find that my brain and everything feels so much better, more alive. If I'm sluggish, I'm having trouble thinking about something, do some push-ups, do some burpees. Nobody likes burpees. Do something, and it just sparks your brain, because the brain and the body are tied together. And that brings me to the fifth point, which is exercise can actually help your brain. This is important. There is recent evidence that exercise can stave off Alzheimer's. It seems that exercise actually builds parts of the brain that start to decay as we get older and can rebuild some things and can stave off the onset of Alzheimer's and other dementia. So having a healthy body helps keep your brain healthy. So that, for me alone, is worth the price of a gym membership. So to sum it up, exercise is the best medicine for longevity and having a good quality of life as we age. And that's really what it comes down to. Exercise, move. And if you don't know how to do that, my next video I'll kind of go over some basics about how to get started working out. So stay tuned for that and stay healthy.